your wife. And we're live. Hello.
Let's go.
Good evening, everyone.
As promised.
What's going on, guys? What's going on? Tell me a little bit about you guys. Tell me a little about yourself.
Go ahead, Chuck. You started off.
On the Back Road Bidder, I've been, what have I been doing? I've been selling on eBay at least 5 or 6 years. We just recently added Posh and Macari and what's that other one?
Depop, Facebook.
Yep. And I've been on YouTube for almost a year now, and I've got a sad little channel, but it's growing slowly. That's all there is to know about me. I'm fat and sassy.
Keith, is something going on your side? Because everything looks fine on our side.
Who knows? He probably hit something with his big feet. Knocked out a cable.
I'm just making sure. But I am Nate from Natey Pies, Trinkets, and Doodads. I've been on YouTube for a year now, officially, actually making videos. I kind of behind on videos once again, but that's part of my life these days. And I do this part-time. I work full-time, and I saw your video earlier. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It made me want to go turn in my resignation tomorrow, but it would not work out for me very well. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, it was a long time in the making, as I said in the video. It was just time. I just feel like it's time for me to put this together, put the puzzle piece together, and run with it. Put the glue to the puzzle pieces, and literally just take a ride and just enjoy life. And this is it. This is my passion. I love it. I'm gonna run with it.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's my ultimate goal one day to be able to get there. But I know I will, and then videos like yours and others I've seen, it just continues to drive that passion for me. So
yep,
that is awesome. Hi, Lissa. Hi, Marcy. Maria. Sorry, Keith.
What's going on, guys? Maria in real life. That's my sister's name. That's not my sister, but
I was like, hey, Joey's sister.
No, that's my sister's name.
How many siblings you have? Because you do regular stuff with your brother, right?
Yeah, I have like 100 siblings, probably about 1,000 family members. No, I'm just kidding. I have one little brother. He's 10, and I have 2 other little sisters. One is 23, and another one is 18. So,
oh wow,
yeah, and I'm 24.
Wow, that is awesome. That at 24 you're gonna quit your 9-to-5.
Yeah,
do this entrepreneurial
and
thing.
I have such a at the post office. I'm already a regular. I have my route. I have retirement. I have the whole 9 yards. I could literally just go 30 years, retire, and have a great pension. Everything. Everything is just set. I could do it. I just don't want to settle. I don't want to be, a big word that I said in my video was being comfortable. You're comfortable of what the paycheck you bring in every single week, every 2 weeks, however you get paid. Society tells you that you have to work a 9-to-5, and it's not like that. You could be your own boss. But you have to be disciplined, and that's a big word as well. But being uncomfortable is gonna be stressful. But that's why you need to work hard. And I have the knowledge that I've known for the last 2 years that I know about reselling. I have the knowledge to do this, and there's a lot of learning. There's definitely a lot more learning that I have to do. But I know the basics. I know a little bit advanced on reselling. So yeah, I'm like I said, putting those puzzle pieces together and just running with it. So that's the thing, man. So
I can tell you from my point of view, I'm at the other end. I've got 5 years until I can retire from the state of Wisconsin.
Nice.
And yeah, and it is nice. They've taken care of me. I've had good benefits and decent pay, and I'll have a decent retirement check at the end of it. But I didn't love it. I didn't, I look at this and it's like, oh, all those years that I thought, I could have loved my job. I could have been doing something that was fun, and then I had this group of friends to do it with. And I'm talking about like the YouTube community.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, I wish I would have started at your age or younger and learned this stuff. And
yeah,
that's why when I hear a story like yours, I'm just like, yes, do it, get it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man, it's been crazy the last 2 months. Like just thinking about it, actually, what the story is, my girlfriend has been full time for the last 3 to 4 months, and she's been doing great. Like I'm talking amazing. She had 10 sales today, which is nuts. I mean, I just think that's amazing. But that's what happens when you put the work into it. You put the hard work in, and you're going to get results. You're going to get rewarded. And, I'm just so proud of her, and I just can't wait to do it with her next week. I mean, we're talking, my last day is July 16th. I actually have my management came to me today, and I have sick leave with the post office. And they were like, look, you can use your sick leave, but you just can't use your annual, because if I use my annual, I'm going to have to pay it back. So it's just like, why do I do that? So I earned my sick leave. So I have 4 days. So I'm going to use that. And my last day will be Friday, July 16th. And then I get paid for 4 days. And then boom, I'm officially full time. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Scary, but awesome.
It's scary. It definitely is scary. I have a house, I have bills, I have a car, and just the thing is, you got to grind. You can't be like, oh, I need 1,600 or I need 2,000 or no. You work, you get out there, you grind, you come in here and you list. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you got to do. It's part of the job. You got to be disciplined. You got to be ready to go, rock and rolling. That's what it is,
Yeah, that's one thing I'm working on, is being disciplined, because the reason I'm not where I want to be is it's myself. Like I'm drained when I get home, but that's no excuse, because I understand there's other people that have done it. I mean, you obviously worked full time with the post office, and then look where you're at now. Like,
right.
You're a baller, man.
I'm trying. I'm trying. We're almost there. We're almost balling.
You don't seem like the couch potato type, Joey.
No, I'm a go-getter. I really am. I'm a type of person who literally just goes out and reaches for the stars, man. And right now, me and my buddy Drew, I'm sure you guys know Profit Monsters.
Yeah.
Me and him we've been doing this running challenge. We've been doing it for I think today will be the 12th day or 11th day. But we've been running every day, and we try to beat each other's time, and but it's encouraging, to get out there, go work out, go run, go do some push-ups, and that's a part of being successful as well, as your health.
Sure.
For me it is. It's different for everybody, but for me, a big thing is my health. If I'm eating right and stuff like that, I mean, it's just a part of the routine for me. And just, it's going to keep me accountable. Like, hey, you got to go work out. You still got to go do these things. I mean, it's just like saying, hey, I don't have a retirement now. What do? I got to set up a Roth, I have a Roth IRA, but set up, where money's getting taken out every week, putting it into my Roth IRA, putting it to a 401k, putting it into investments. I'm thinking long-term, but also having fun now. I feel like I'm going to be on vacation for the rest of my life. So I feel like I retired, I feel like I'm retiring.
Right.
And that's how it's supposed to be for anybody. I feel deep down inside for anybody who works a 9 to 5. Do you love that job? Do you, I mean, if you're in it for the long haul, like how you are, Chuck, where you're almost there 5 more years and you'll be retired with Wisconsin, I say just keep going. But
Sure, right.
For me, I feel like this is an opportunity to just crush it, But yeah, it's just being disciplined and making sure that you're doing the right thing,
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I know some people that truly do love what they're doing.
Right.
They want, a steady paycheck, and they don't want to have to take risk or anything, and that's completely fine because not everyone is built to be an entrepreneur.
Right.
But me, like, I don't hate my job, and if anyone's from my job watching, I don't hate my job. I just don't want to do that the rest of my life.
Right.
So,
and that's the same thing with me. Like I love being a mailman. Like, I'll tell you what, like, if I didn't know about reselling, I would still be a mailman. Like, I love it. I could go 30 years and do this. But the opportunity is there. I got to take it. I got to run with it.
Well, if you don't want to be that guy that's laying in bed, later on in life wondering what if.
Right. And then that's what I told a bunch of people at work. Like, my manager today, he was on vacation for a week and I haven't seen him. I put in my 2 weeks yesterday, but he finally came back to work yesterday and I didn't see him, but I saw him today. And he was like, can you take home, all your bills and some? And I was like, of course, I definitely could do that. I said, maybe not right now, like, but I have some, in savings, but, I'm going to work for it, and I already see that my girl, her name's Destiny. I'm sure you guys know. She's bringing in the cash, she's doing good, man. Like, she's doing great. But he told me, he's like, I don't think you can do it. And I was like, really? I was like, can I get this in recording? Like, can I record you? And he was just like, no, Joe, you can't do that. But, I could write it down. I was like, you better write that down right now. I didn't get it from him, but I'm going to get it from him. By the time July 16th comes, I'm going to get that in writing. So I can prove him wrong.
Are you actually a carrier? Like, you go door to door?
Yes, I'm a mail carrier. I used to do a walking route, but I have my own route where I do a bunch of businesses in the beginning. I do like a nursing home, a bank, a bunch of doctors' offices. And luckily I have Salvation Army on my route. So I go there, I deliver there, and I use the bathroom, and I go in there. And what's really cool is on my lunch break, I go to Goodwill, and that's my first stop. So I go to Goodwill first. Like, I load my whole truck. I case up my mail, put my packages in my truck, and I go straight to Goodwill. I'm like, let's go, baby, let's find some treasure. And I go to Goodwill for my first 30 minutes. Then I come out, I do the CVS. I pick up like some prescriptions like that have to get sent out, and a bank, a nursing home, and then Salvation Army. So I go to the bathroom and I go do that. And then the rest of my route is, businesses. And then I do curbside for the last 3 hours. It's a beautiful route. I wish I could, if I didn't know about, I'm telling you guys, if I didn't know about eBay reselling, I would love this route. It's an amazing route. But I got bigger, better things to do. So,
and your time is going to be yours now.
Right. Exactly.
That's
now,
something I strive for. I want my time to be mine.
Yeah. And, some people think like, oh, I got the freedom, and, oh, today it's okay to, sit around for today. Like, there's time where you can relax, but dude, it's time to grind, baby. It's time to make some money. It's time to throw it in some investments. It's time to pay off the house. It's time to go. I'm ready. I'm like a wolf just ready to get his prey. I really am.
Dang, you already have me wanting to run through a brick wall.
Dude, you should be going through steel. What are you talking about? Come on.
That's it. Let's quit. Me and Nate are quitting.
Screw the 5 years. Let's go. No,
yeah, sure. I'll be fine. Marcy won't care.
I'm just kidding.
Hi, Dan. Hi. Who else did I miss? Paul. Hello. I would not trust the Nate that was on the show a couple of weeks ago with Mike.
Shout out to Paul. I'm going to be on his live July 24th. I think we put that down. So shout out to Paul.
He's a great guy.
Yeah. What's going on, Carissa? What's up, Dan? Dan says, Joe, your first day as a full-time, what are you going to do? I don't even know. I'm so giddy. I'm so excited. Like, I have no idea. I'm just going to go thrifting, or what I really want to do is literally get all my stuff listed. Like I have some big stuff that I need to get listed. So I'm probably just going to knock everything out. Probably in those 4 days that I get paid from the post office, maybe literally just knock all of that out. It's not a lot. It's just big stuff. Knock that out and get it done. So
You gonna set the alarm that first day?
no, you know what's funny? I don't even have an alarm.
Okay.
I wake up naturally. It's so weird. Like at 6:30, I just wake up. I don't know what it is. It doesn't matter what time I go to bed. I wake up at 6:30 every morning, like 6:35. It's so weird. I just wake up at that time, and I don't know. It's really weird. But then like I'll fall back asleep, or if I'm really tired. He says, "Come on, Joey, you were supposed to run down a list of stuff." I really don't know. I mean, you're full time. You know what I mean. I want to. The biggest thing for me is the creating content. Just literally, kind of like a vlog of what I'm doing every day. The everyday life of being a reseller. It's basically what it's going to be. But going to go through all my stuff. We just got racks. I don't know if you can see it. See my bins, but we just got those steel racks. We've been stacking the bins on top of each other, and they've been crushing down. We just got these clear plastic ones from Target. They're like $6 a piece, but they were starting to crush on each other. So we just bought that one. I have another one that I want to film because we already made like a little video going to Home Depot and stuff. And I'm gonna have that coming out soon. I just got to put that one together with Destiny. Other than that, just got to clean up this side. I got a little table right here. Under it, I have all my baseball, basketball, football cards in there. I just want to get organized. It's organized, in my own brain, but eventually, like, I just want everything situated because I like to work in an organized place. So,
how many items do you have currently listed?
So on my store, I have 160. But Destiny, we're gonna put like mostly everything on her store. I'm gonna keep my store just for like my viewers and stuff. Like if they want to see a couple things that I found, and I'll throw it on my eBay store. But Destiny store, we have like 730 listings that we have.
Nice.
So altogether, it's like close to like 850 or something, or maybe more than that. But it's definitely gonna be a lot more. We're gonna be crushing it. I just want to get as much listings up as possible. But the thing with me is I'm all about sell-through rate, picking up stuff, and that's what I implemented in Destiny's brand as well. We're not just buying something just to buy it, just so we can list. It's not about that. It's about finding an item that will turn. I
was gonna say you guys do great. from what I've seen, it's like
I
wow.
mean, dude, we try our best, man. I appreciate that. I just, I just don't want to buy something just to buy it. Like that's what I try to explain to a bunch of people. You got to look through that sell-through rate. You got to look the item up. Even though this Apple might be, Gucci, you know what I mean? You still got to look it up. It's fake. Yeah. It's not, if it sells for $5 or $1,000, it doesn't matter. You really have to pay attention to the sell-through rate. I don't care what it is. I don't care, because then you're wasting money. Then it doesn't, what are you, why are you buying it if you're not thinking about it? You think it's cool, but to someone else's eyes, it's not. I mean, you look through the 90 days on eBay, none have sold in the last 90 days. I'm not buying it. No one's really looking for it, I appreciate that, Dan. And shout out to Paul. I just picked up these. These are called Heller. Heller is the brand. They're plates. There's like 4 in a thing. They're saran wrapped, but I picked them up for $2.99. And I could sell like a whole set for like $50, like a plate, a cup, another smaller plate, a bigger plate, a bowl, and I could sell all of this. I paid around maybe $15. I probably could make around $200 on the whole set. So,
wow.
It's just learning those brands, Heller. Heller is the brand. It's made in the USA. I'm trying to see. One of them over here says, I think they're from New Jersey, the company, but it's Heller. Look that up. If you ever see something like that, it's a weird looking plate, but it's heavy duty. It's a definitely heavy duty plate. This is a bowl, but it's just, finding those items that sell. I found a ping golf club over here. I bought it. Sometimes you have to pay up for things. I paid $70 for that this ping driver, and I could sell it for 170. That's $100. Not gross, but $100.
Yeah.
After fees and everything, we're looking at, they're going to pay for shipping, about maybe $24 with fees, or 23, whatever it is. And that's probably around $70 profit. That's easy money, but it's just making sure that you look for those comps. That's my main focus for people, for anybody who wants to resell, because if you start buying items like this, you buy this because, it's Disney, everyone loves Disney, whatever, you bought it for $4, but you look online, they sell for $4 plus shipping. It's just like, it's like, what?
No,
but
I was one of those people,
but it's okay. But
when I was trying to build my store, I just literally was like, I can flip this, flip that, and then it's just like, what have I done?
Right. And, I'm not calling out people. I want you to learn. That's why I talk like that. I want you to learn that. I want you to learn from your mistakes. That's how you learn, and it's the only way you can learn. It's literally either throw it away or donate it back, because it doesn't sell. But think about those things when you're in the thrift store. Don't get nervous. You have your phone. You have the encyclopedia all in your hand. Literally, you can look it up. You know what I mean? But I mean, that's pretty much it. But
hi, Tamara. Hi, Chris.
Passionate about it. What did you say? Sorry.
Oh, I was just saying hi to a couple people.
What's going on?
No, it's it's a learning curve. Like, I learned so much because I should have gotten on YouTube when I first started selling on eBay, but I've never been big into social media, and that's probably why my channel struggles, because I don't know. I just have trouble posting, and just like even using Instagram and stuff, I have to have my wife and daughter help me, because it's just one of those things where I've never really cared for it, because I've always associated it with hate, except for the reseller community. I've had nothing but love, and I love the reseller community.
Yeah, I mean, everyone, we all have the same mind. We all have the same, we're trying to buy something for cheap and sell it for high. I mean, that's literally what we're doing. But it's cool to engage with the community, and everyone, has like-minded brains, and it's just really cool that we all can talk to each other like this on the live.
Yeah. Like, I've learned so much, and like I said, I've made so many mistakes trying to become the next Amazon and stuff like that. It's like, what were you doing, man? Like, offering free shipping and stuff like that. So it's, you live, you learn.
Yeah. And Paul, he wants me to do the Elmo voice. I don't know if you guys know, I have a pretty cool Elmo voice, so I'm just gonna say, hi everybody, my name is Elmo. Shout out to Paul.
Well, if you need a side gig, there you go.
Dude, I love doing impressions. That's another thing I love to do. I love doing too many things. I always say, one day I'm going to be a bartender. I'm just going to go, bartend. I feel like I'd be great at it. There's always things that
You got the personality for it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So is Gucci apples a real thing?
I don't know. I actually, what's funny is I love apples. Not in a weird way. I don't know. I feel like this means success. Like, when I look at this, I just think I have another apple. It's just weird. I don't know. It's just something. Like, I have this one apple I found, and it makes like this noise. And I don't know. I just feel like when I see that, I feel like, you give the apple to a teacher, you just, I don't know. This is always something I've had since I'm little.
Hello, Dana.
Dana. I appreciate the offer.
Hi, Robert.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good.
So is your YouTube content going to change at all once you make the change?
The only thing that's going to change is really just putting out more content. I'm going to be really focusing on first is listing for sure. First listing, getting our listings up, trying to focus on, getting a bunch of listings up. And then eventually, I'm going to put YouTube still. I'm going to be pushing it. I want to have like a schedule, and really just get out videos and just enjoy it. I don't want it to be a job. I don't want this to be a job. I want this to be, something that I enjoy. So I'm not going to kill myself. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm going to put a video out every single day, or I might. You never know how good, how good it is, or if we hire an employee at one time, or if Hammock comes into our lives and we list on Hammock and we just send in the pictures and they do it, or whatever the case may be in the future. I just want to run with it. I feel like there's a lot of ways you can make money, but I love it. That's the thing. I love making videos. I love making a story, and I want them to look better. I want them to, tell a story more than just, hey, I bought this on eBay, or I bought this at Goodwill and I'm going to sell it on eBay. It's more than that. It's more than that. I want to paint a picture, so.
Very cool. Etsy. That's the other one I'm trying to sell on.
There you go.
It just came to me.
He just gives us like inspirational speech, and you're like, Etsy.
I'm selling new on Etsy. Let's go, baby. I'm a new seller.
Oh boy.
Maybe I just need to get used to. I'm not a fan of Etsy. Maybe I will one day. Like I throw some random stuff on there, but it's like every single time they want to have me like offering discounts all the time. It's like eventually I'm gonna not make a profit, guys.
Right?
Isn't that the only way to boost your items on there? Or am I thinking of it wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I don't know too much about Etsy. What's going on, Jen? What's up, Robert?
I just stick with eBay and Facebook Marketplace. Those are the one, and HiBid. But those are the only three that I feel comfortable selling on.
Yeah, we sell on Facebook. Well, really, eBay, Mercari, and Facebook. Eventually on Poshmark. So we'll get into that probably soon because I'm going to be full time. I still can't even believe it. I just put out the video today, and it's performing amazing. It has like 500 views in the first like 3 hours. So it's just like, I can't even believe it, but it's crazy.
Literally living the dream, man.
Literally, I'm on cloud 9 or cloud 8. I don't know which one.
The good one.
Yeah, some good one.
Guys, it's been a long day, and I apologize that I have not been clicking on the comments. I just assumed this was Chuck's live for some reason.
Well, it has been for weeks.
I know. I'm just like, I'm still on Chuck's channel.
That's all right. You're forgiven.
Tamara, I was actually going to email you today, but thank you. It was really cute. She sent me a package. A little curiosity shop tin house.
Nice.
Oh, it looks like Chris hates Poshmark.
He's a Mercari boy.
I think I listed one thing on Poshmark one time, and I probably should have continued to list, but I guess I didn't understand it as much.
Destiny's not on Poshmark yet. Eventually we will. Joey on cloud 22. You know it, Paul. Shout out to Paul. Let's go.
What is the 22 in your name?
Okay, so when I was little, I played baseball my whole life. So I wanted a different number. My favorite player is Derek Jeter. My favorite team is the Yankees. But he was 2, and I wanted my own number. So but my mom's birthday is February 22nd. And my dad's favorite number was 13. And I don't like to copy people. I kind of like to be my own person, So
yeah.
It's a tribute to my mom's birthday. So February 22nd is her birthday. So I've always had that number. So Joey Bada Bing 22. Everyone think that's my age, but it just goes with it. Joey Bada Bing 22. So
You were 22 at one time.
I was. And that was the best year of my life. I bought a house. I bought my car. It was a great year.
And you got your life together, man.
Yeah,
Congrats, for real.
I'm trying.
We need a Joey Bada Bing motivational course.
Yeah, that's another thing. I've always wanted to be like a motivational speaker. Sometimes I don't speak like the way I want to. Like I'm trying to learn to be more vocabulary, but that's hard for me. I'm more of like straight to the point. Like I don't, I'm not very like smart. I'm more of like I'm gonna be like, yo, like this is it. Like do it, bro. Like what are you waiting for? Let's go. Like that's my type of motivation.
I just love how you're like, I'm not very smart.
I'm a different smart. I'm not book smart. You make me read. I could read as fast as I can, but can I comprehend it? I don't think so.
I'm right there with you on that.
Yeah.
Street smarts.
Hi, Johnny.
Exactly.
So Jen wants to know what's your biggest priority starting off your new journey.
Our biggest priority is we actually have. So we have this room. We have a 3-bedroom house. So we have this one. We have our master, and then we have a spare bedroom, which we have a bed in. So we actually just took pictures of, it's my old bed. It's not old, but it's my bed from my parents' house. So I moved out 2 years ago to live in my house now. And, it's taken up space. Not a lot of people sleep over, like either her parents or my parents live two minutes away from me, so they could just go home if they want to go to sleep. But, I'm trying to sell my bed. So I put it up on Facebook for $950. You get a mattress, the bed frame thing, like the bottom, like the mattress, and then the bottom thing, and then the bed frame. And then I have like a 6-drawer, dresser, and we put it up for $950. So we're waiting for people to say something. We only got like 7 views on it on Facebook. I'm like, come on, guys, someone needs furniture. But so we're waiting on that. So that's our first priority, is try to get that out. And what we want to do is take all of our inventory, put it in there, and then have like a shipping space. So we could just come in here, have all like boxes, like 1095s, 1092s, whatever kind of box, and just have like, so if, I want it organized. I don't want to be messy. So Joey, here's your self-employment interview. Where do you see yourself in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years? Besides that, everyone on here that's older than you, funerals, do you have a major goal? So my major goal is in the next week, July 16th, I'm going to be full-time. Like this is literally like vacation. Like I feel like I'm on vacation, like starting for the rest of my life. I'm being dead serious. But it's going to be a fun vacation. I'm going to be, I can travel anywhere. I can go to Wisconsin if I want to come see Chuck and, go thrift with him or something like that, and go list. I can bring it to my hotel or Airbnb and go list it. You can do anything in this world. Like I could do anything. And that's the best part about it. What I see myself in 5 years is really growing my YouTube channel to the max capacity. That's just going to be so much fun to do that. I can't wait for that. And really just growing this business. I want to pay off this house, and I want to rent this out to somebody and take that money and put it into a new house and have them literally pay for my new house, and have I want to make like an eBay like mini house where I literally have all my stuff in there, and I go into like my mini eBay, man cave, and, I see that in the future, and I want that, and I can picture it, but we got to work hard. This isn't, going to happen, out of, nowhere. You got to work hard, and, I'm going to reach it. I'm going to reach these dreams. And it's not like, I don't want $200,000. I don't want $300,000. I don't care how much I make. I just want to have fun. I want to enjoy this. I want to go on vacation and stuff like that. Everybody does.
Yeah.
But, you gotta do what it takes to get there, So
Hi Larry, hi Rat Stash.
What's up, Larry?
I truly believe, just because I've been following you for a long time,
Mhm.
And I just truly believe you're going to hit like 100K plus on YouTube eventually,
I
and
appreciate
just
that.
conquer everything. Because
I
I mean,
appreciate that.
your positivity, one thing, is just contagious. So
Yeah,
and that's what I mean. The world needs more Joeys.
yeah, they
Nice.
do. They need more little bada bings running around. Yes, we need kids. No,
Is that a goal?
of course, eventually getting married. We're still. I mean, I've been dating Destiny for 3 years now. Our anniversary was why am I blanking?
Uh-oh.
June
Come on.
19th. Don't tell her. Is she watching? Des, are you in the chat?
We'll just go ahead and edit that out.
Yeah, we'll edit that out. Beep.
April 9th.
But yeah. So Chris got his cards back. That's awesome. I saw that in the chat. That's so cool, man. How many cards did you get back? I sent cards. What we're talking? Do you guys know about like PSA and stuff?
Sure. Yeah.
I sent in a bunch of cards to get graded, and I've literally been waiting like for a year for these things to come back. And
really?
I'm patient. I'm patient. So just waiting. Because I got a bunch of money tied up into this. Sending them in and getting them back. I want to sell them. So. But then you got to think like the players are playing good. Like we had, you guys know. I don't know if you guys know sports, but the the Atlanta Hawks with Trae Young, in the playoffs and stuff, they were doing great. And now like they're done. And I could have sold Trae Young's rookie card that I have in there for, $400. But now it's just like, I'm going to miss out on that. I got to wait till next year, So it's hard,
How long does it take to get them graded?
Before COVID and everything, it only took like a month and a half to get back, at the most, and now it's like you're waiting like 10 years for these things. So that's crazy, but eventually I'll get them back.
Do they give you any kind of update, or are you just waiting?
Yeah. So what's awesome is Nate, Every Day I'm Hustling. Do you know Nate, Every Day I'm Hustling in Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
So I sent them through with Nate. So Nate has all my stuff. So Nate, where are you? Where's my stuff? No, I'm just kidding. I always mess with him like, bro, where's my cards? But I'm messing with him. But it's so funny. But we'll get him back eventually.
Do you ever get anything else graded? Because I see where people get like video games and stuff graded now.
Yeah, so Phoenix Resale, he just sent in like new video games. Like he sent in the Zelda game from Wii U, and he bought it for $30 at a Walmart. He bought 3 of them, so he spent $90, and he got them graded. They got a 9.6, which is amazing. He had 3 of them, one at 9.6, another at 9.6, and I think another one at 9.2. And I think he sold one for like 1,000 already. So like it's out there, but you got to find them, and it's hard to find them at Walmart, but now they're selling on eBay, and they're selling for like $100. But if you get it graded and it gets like a 9.6, it sells for like $1,000. That's a good flip,
That's amazing.
And I forgot I don't know if it's WATA, WATA, something like that. But it's something I've been looking into. I mean, people love to collect video games. And so, yeah, everyone's saying, Joey, your anniversary is June 19th. Yeah.
Hi, back by Silver.
Is that right? Is that your anniversary?
Yes.
Saved by the bell. Nice.
Yeah, I'm always afraid to like get anything graded that I have, because I just have a really bad feeling that they'd just send it back saying, dude, you bought a turd or something, like it just would really just crush my soul. They're like, actually, you just owe us a bunch of money now.
We don't do negatives, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Nice.
That is so true, Cameron.
So what's up? What's up? What's up? Tell me more.
Oh, I got one
Tell
for
you
you.
more. We're here to learn. Hey, I had something cool happen today. First time ever. I got recognized out in the wild.
What?
No way.
Yeah, somebody said you look familiar, and I looked at him and I'm like, no, I have no idea who you are. Because I didn't think you meant YouTube. And he goes, are you Backroad Bitter? So that was kind of cool.
Wow, man.
Dude, that is the best feeling. When I
My
had
head
that
is
happen to
big.
me, I was jumping up and down in Goodwill. Everybody's staring at me. I got my mailman clothes on. It's my lunch break, and it's my. I've seen him in the thrift stores before. Like I've seen this guy. He's like, dude, I watch your YouTube. I'm like, there's no way right now. You know me. And I'm jumping up and down. I'm giving him a hug. I'm like, yo, let me take a picture, bro. Let me take a picture. And he's like, all right. And we took a picture. And his name's Gabe. Treasure Coast Gabe 22, actually, on YouTube. That's his name. If you ever see him in the comments. But yeah, it was so funny to meet people that watch you. I mean, I think it's cool. It's a good feeling.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I had to mention it a couple times on the ride home. Hey, Marsh, you see that guy that knew me?
Okay, I got a serious question for you, Joey.
Yes,
If you're ready.
I'm ready.
Would you rather experience the world in the beginning or the world while it's ending?
Definitely in the beginning. I'd rather be in the beginning.
Really?
Yeah,
You would not have any comforts, though. It all
That's
just
true.
be new. No
Yeah, but
internet.
how long what's my time period? Like lifetime? Like at the end, or is it a lifetime in the beginning? Like how long?
No, like the say the creation of Earth.
Right.
You're the first person. You get experience on that. Or it's the end of the world. Everything's falling apart around you.
Right.
You get to experience that. But if you think about it, even though the world's ending, I'm sure the internet's still going on. So.
Right.
You
'Cause
still
that
have
caused
air
the end of the
conditioning for
world.
the time being, I guess.
Right. Huh. That is a tough question. I don't know. I think I would choose the beginning. I would like to see the first chicken or the egg or the chicken, whatever it is.
I have so many questions. I would probably choose the beginning too.
Yeah. I would want to I would want to make my own words or my own, I don't know, like "let's go" as like the best word in the world or something like that.
Instead of hello. It's
Yeah.
let's go. I didn't know when to say it to.
That would be amazing.
Running around naked.
Naked and afraid.
It really would be.
It would.
What about you, Chuck?
I think I'd choose the beginning. Same thing. Run around naked, naming stuff.
I don't know. We may drop dead because the air would be so clean that we're not used to it. So
Right.
it just kill us. Like, oh.
All that natural food too. Where's
Yeah.
my Twinkies?
There's no preservatives in this.
Right.
You can invent the post office, Robert says.
Oh my gosh. That would be crazy.
Dino mail. That was a great question.
That was a good question.
It was deep, guys.
It was
That was
pretty
really
deep.
Show's getting serious.
So what are your stats, Joey?
For what?
Just to let you know real quick before you answer, he asked everyone this.
So what's my stats for?
A lot of people give their physical stats, but whatever you're comfortable giving, I don't care.
My stats. I'm batting, 300 as always. That's perfect.
Sweet.
I don't know. My stats are. I don't know. I'm just super pumped. Like my stats are just ready to go for reselling. Like that's my next stat.
Your stats are just starting. You're gonna skyrocket. They're gonna shoot
Yeah,
up.
I'm 0 for 0, but I'm thinking I'm batting 300 right now. So
Nice.
You play
Hello,
baseball? Did you play college ball?
no, I could have. We just didn't have the money to.
Yeah.
It's different. Like if I played football and I had like a full scholarship, of course I would have went. But baseball, the a scholarship they can give you is like at the most 25%. So I was like, I can't do this. Like, I don't have the money. I don't want to be in debt. Like, there's no reason to be in debt. I don't even want to go to college, first of all, So, I would have probably went to college for business or something like that. But, I couldn't do that. I couldn't put, my parents under that stress because they would have probably paid for everything. And, I would have to find a way to pay them back. And how do I do that? And, I didn't know about reselling until I was like, 22. So, I was 18 at the time, and I was like, there's just no way. I had an offer from Ohio, the Bobcats. I think it was like, I don't know if it was a D2 or D3. I don't know, or if it was a D1, or I don't even remember. But they wanted me to come out and go talk to the the managers for baseball. And I was just like, what are we gonna do here before I go out there and spend a bunch of money just to get out there? And they were like, we're not really going to give you any kind of like scholarship, really. I mean, it was like 10%, like, what is that going to do for me? It's not gonna so I was like, you know what? I had fun, in my years, it was just, I had a blast, and now I could play softball, or I could still play, men's league or something like that, but it's not going to be, what I want, like, to play for the Yankees one day, but,
It could happen. You're young.
It's still,
So
what?
I take it you were pretty good, right?
What's that?
I say, I take it you were pretty good in high school then.
I don't. It's not that I like.
Don't be humble. Brag about yourself.
I was decent. I was always on the all-star teams and stuff like that. But I was very humble. I didn't talk back to the umpires. I didn't talk back to the managers. Or not the managers. Why am I saying that? To the I think I'm at work. You know what I mean? I didn't talk back to the coaches. I was always like, yes, sir, I'll get it done, and stuff like that. So, I was always the team leader. I was always the guy that, you looked up to or something like that. I played varsity my freshman year. It was fun. I love playing baseball. It was a blast.
That's great.
Baseball is my passion. Like, that is one sport that I
love baseball.
Like there are so many guys that are like, football's so much better. I'm like, no, you just don't understand baseball enough.
Yeah, no one understands what people say. Oh, you just stand on the field and you wait for I was a catcher, so it was different for me. But really awesome.
Yeah, I was a catcher. I didn't play in high school because, unfortunately, at a young age, I decided I wanted money over sports, which I would do it all over again because I would actually enjoy my high school days, but I worked all the time. So, but I was a catcher.
That sucks because like you didn't live that high school, not dream, but that high school life. My parents went to work early too, so they didn't want me to do that. So they wanted me to have fun and try to play baseball. So,
no, that's awesome. They did that for you too.
Yeah, my parents are the best.
Because, like, I mean, I have regrets. Like, I know the football coach. I was a lot bigger in high school, and he was trying to recruit me. He goes, "I know your grades are not that great, but," he goes, "I'll make sure you pass everything if you come out and play."
Wow.
I want to work. I'm sorry. Because I was working probably 30, going to high school full time, of course, and then working about 25 to 30 hours a week. So, I mean, for a high schooler, it was a lot. And I regret it because, you get older and that's all you do is work.
Yeah.
Like, this could have waited.
Right.
So, Joey, is anybody telling you, hey, don't quit your job, it's safe, you got benefits, you're an idiot? Anybody?
Yeah, a lot of people said, Joey, don't do it. I have people in my DMs on Instagram, and saying, Joey, don't do it. You got retirement, you got pension, you got benefits. And I'm like, I can't take the benefits to my grave. I you know what I mean? Like, I just can't. Obviously I'm going to find some health insurance, I'm going to find it, even though I might pay a little bit more. I'm willing to pay the premium to be on vacation every day, like,
Right.
I'm willing to do that. That's what I said. That's what I was saying earlier, is to work hard. If you work hard and you reach your dreams, everything will be fine. Everything will be total. The thing is, I want to be debt free. Like, I want to be debt free in the next 2 years. I want to pay off this house. I want to pay off my car. My car is almost done. My house is my next big thing. I want to pay it off. I want to work hard. I want to enjoy my life. I want to do the hard things now, and I want to enjoy everything later. And still work hard, but have fun at it.
So your parents are supportive of it too?
Yeah. So my dad is an entrepreneur himself. So he sells golf carts. He buys and sells golf carts, used, new, whatever. And he does amazing with that. And I never looked at, that as a job. I always used to say, I used to work at a supermarket, like it's called Publix. I don't know if you guys know what that is.
Yep.
It's just like a Kroger or wherever you guys go to a supermarket. But I used to work there, and I was making $10 an hour. And I look at that now and I'm like, how did I work there? You know what I mean? Like, but I worked there for a year and a half. I tried to move up. I wore the suit, not the suit, but I wore the dress pants and the dress shirt and a tie. And I tried to, move up in the ranks. I was 18 years old. Like, I was like, dude, let's go, push me up. I want to be a manager. I want to, I want this. And they're like, well, you got to work 6 months to, be this. And I'm like, dude, I'm here right now. Let's go. Like, push me up there, like, give me a push, and I got the fastest full time at Publix, because you have to work there 6 months to get, full time. And I got it right on the 6 month date. And they said, Joey, you are the fastest person to ever get full time. And they told me that. And I was like, I'm humble. I appreciate that. Like, but I work hard. Like, whenever my mind gets to something, like, I just put my full blast into it, because I care. Like, I care about everybody. I care about helping people and stuff like that. I don't know where I was getting to with that.
Dude, I can just listen to you talk all night, man. Like, you just have motivated me so much.
That's good. I hope I'm motivating you and everybody in the chat as well.
If no one runs through their wall tonight, I'm going to be very disappointed. Okay, everyone?
Through the wall.
After this live, I want you just to go full force through your wall.
Full force. Like, I want to see a video of it too.
Yes, make videos.
That's funny.
I've done that. It hurts.
I haven't done it yet, but we'll try it.
So where do you source? Do you do any storage lockers or anything, or is it mostly thrift stores? Or
it's my sourcing is Goodwill. Just strictly good, running to all the Goodwills around me. I've rarely been to a garage sale. Like, I'll see them, but like, I'm always working on Saturday, so I never get to go to them. And when I do have off, because when I work at the post office, like, you'll have Sunday, Monday off. The next week would be Sunday, Tuesday. So I'll work next week is Sunday, Wednesday. When it would get to my weekend, me and my girl or, my family would want to go do something, because I have 3 days off in a row, and that never happens. Happens like, 12 times in the year, not even like 10 or 11. But, I never got to work, or I never got to go to garage sales on Saturday. So I mainly source at Goodwill. So I'm excited to go to like flea markets on Saturday mornings and, garage sales and go do that. I haven't even been to an estate sale. Like, I've literally strictly just gone to Goodwill. Wow. And that's it, So, I can't wait to expand my horizons and go to different places. What about you guys?
Me personally, I have a hate relationship with Goodwill around here. Well, because our Goodwills, the two that are in my town, they just do not get a lot of new stuff. Like, there's nothing circulating through there. It's the same stuff, and they continue to raise their prices. And
so you don't even get me started with that.
Yeah. So I mostly get all my stuff from auctions, online auctions, in-person estate auctions. I do some the yard sales and stuff around here suck for some reason, but Froggy Flips told me I need to go up. It's about 45 minutes from me up north, but like the Indianapolis, Greenwood area where I live, he said there's a ton of garage sales that are worth going up there.
Nice.
But like if it's to me, Goodwill's, if I'm around one, I'll go in. But just because I have that fear of missing out, of course.
The FOMO.
But yeah, the FOMO of not
real.
going into a store.
Yeah.
But it's usually for me, it's all strictly online or in-person auctions. What about you, Chuck?
Oh, auction, in-person auctions is my favorite. That's why I chose the Backroad Bidder name. But yeah, I love spending $30 and filling my car from front to back and not having a place to sit. It's awesome.
That's awesome.
You can afford to make a lot of mistakes when you get stuff that cheap.
Yep.
So,
okay, exactly.
That's why it's my favorite.
What's up, Resale Royalty 74? Joey, what is your favorite category to sell? Anything that turns and burns. I mean, really. I mean, everything. You know, I look up those comps, and that's what I pick. But you know, I really love shoes. Shoes are a fun. You know, it's easy. You throw them in a box, a shoe box, and you need to put tape on both sides and ship it out. Other than that, I really enjoy like boots and stuff. What else? I've been starting to get into like jeans, kind of like finding those jeans that sell for like $40. You buy them for like $5, and you know, it's easy bread and butter. You know, I love video games. I just got a bunch of I got to make a video on it. One of my really good friends that I played baseball with in high school, he gave me all of his video games. Like I'm talking like 3 Lowe's boxes, like large Lowe's boxes.
Wow.
Full of video games. Like I'm talking to the max, like heavy. Like I'm strong. Like I could bring a box up, but I was like, I need some help bringing this up. Like this is heavy, you know? So, but I'm so thankful for my man, Peter. He hooked me up with free video games, like literally free. So I got to do something in return for him. Maybe take him out to lunch or something like that.
That's awesome.
Shout out Paul. He says, sounds like you need a bigger car.
I do. Hello, James at Serenity Journey.
Hi, Serenity.
What's up, Serenity?
Hi, Dina.
Dina. I saw her at the reseller rally in Cincinnati.
Oh, did you go to that one?
Yeah, it was a blast. I had so much fun.
Man, I wish I could have went to that one because that's only a little over 2 hours from me.
Really?
Yeah. It's a shame. I suck.
Dude, it was a blast. I had so much fun.
Were you starstruck by anyone?
You know, it was really cool to just see like Lonnie and you know, Cincinnati Picker, you know, John, and just like Tesla Picker. You know, me and Tesla Picker, we kind of started at the same time. So like it was just so cool. Cat the Nurse Flipper. Paul, I saw Paul. Shout out Paul. And he's just getting shout out sponsoring you tonight. Shout out Paul. Let's go.
Is Paul sponsoring you tonight? Be honest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Paul, yeah. I actually was starstruck by Paul. Dude, this guy is huge. I'm talking he's like 7'11" or 7'12". He's like 7'12", and that's not even a height, you know, and dude, the guy's massive. He like ran me over. The first time I saw him, he like, you know how you like hit somebody like as a football player, you lower your shoulder and he just boom, he hit me. And I went flying. Dude, I honestly lifted. I felt like a bird flying off the ground. He knocked me like, and I landed on my feet like a cat. I'm like, dude, who is this? And it was Paul. I was like, what the heck? Oh. Shout out to Cameron. Shout out to Gravity Goods. So we were leaving the boat that night. And I went, you know, Dante, Prison to Profit.
Yep.
He, dude, my Uber could not find me. Like, it was so weird. Like, he just couldn't come down the bridge, like, to come see me. And I was like, we ended that. And we started walking like over to where he could pick us up. And Dante's like, yo, what are you doing? And I'm like, bro, I'm waiting for my Uber. Like, I don't know like where he's at. He's like, jump in the car. I was like, dude, let's go. So I told Destiny, I was like, get in the car. And then you see Cameron jumping out of the car, he opens it back. Dante's moving some stuff so he can fit back there. He's sitting with TVs and backpacks and stuff like that. So shout out to Cameron. But
How tall are you? Did you ever say?
I'm 6'2".
Dang, you're tall. Everyone's so tall.
How tall are you guys?
I am 4'11". I'm just kidding.
Right?
I'm 5'8", but might as well be 4'11".
6'5" if I stand up straight. What's on your shirt? Is that Daffy?
No, it's Goofy.
Oh, I see him now.
I think there's a back hit. Yeah.
Can you do a Goofy voice? Because he's your favorite. Right?
He is, and you know, I've been practicing, but it's not that. It's just like, hey there, pals, Goofy. Hey there. But I do Mickey Mouse really good. Let me do it.
Do it.
Hey there, pal. No, I need some water. Wait, I don't even have any water.
Don't hurt your voice.
Hey there, pal. It's me, Mickey Mouse. Me and my dog Pluto are going to the park. I do that one good, but I need some water. I do that one better.
Maybe that could be a side hustle for you, doing those things where people pay you to do messages and voices.
Dude, I would love to do that. Like I had, you know, Emily Conway. I'm sure you know Emily Conway.
Yeah.
Right? I recorded like a little thing for her as Elmo, and I sent it to her for her kids. So that was funny.
Oh, that's cool. That's very cool.
It's me, Goofy. Nah, I need some water. It's better, guys. It's better. I'm telling you.
I thought it was pretty dang good. I can only imitate.
Which one? Oh, you can
Nate.
only imitate Nate.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Just kidding. Triple V is here. Hello, Susan.
Susan.
Hi, Susan. Okay, got another serious question for you, Joey.
Let's hear it.
This could
Would
be
you
deep.
rather, which I understand you're about to leave your job, but just humor me for a minute. But would you rather wake up in your underwear at work or wake up naked in the woods 20 miles from your home? This is a lose-lose situation, man.
I would do the underwear. I would do the underwear at work. Because everyone loves me there. Everyone loves me there, so I think it would be fine.
Well, that works. What about you, Chuck?
Oh, that's a tough one. I would have to do underwear at work just because I can always dodge into my office and lock the door and call my wife.
Right?
Don't ask me any questions. Just bring me some pants.
Yep.
Like, I cannot explain what just happened.
Paul says, do your best Drew impression. And I can't. I can't do it. I don't know why. I've tried, but I'm not mean. Like, I can't make fun of people. Like, I just can't do it.
What does he want you to do?
He wants me, Profit Monsters. He wants me to impersonate him. So I can't do it.
That's not a bad quality to have, though, when you can't make fun of someone.
Well, I can make fun of him like all day long, but I just can't like be like him.
Okay. Well, never mind. Take that back. What I said.
Well, it's different. Like, he's my best friend, so it's fine. But
Yeah, if you can't be mean to your best friend, who can you be mean to?
right?
Okay, I got an actual serious question this time,
Okay.
not
Right.
a stupid one. But like, where have you gotten your inspiration from? I guess what like drives you every single day to be great? Because I mean, dude, you got a crazy amount of drive, and that to me, that's just awesome.
I appreciate that. It's mainly my parents. My parents are the most amazing people in the world. they as you know, my mom was a single child, and my dad, his parents got divorced when he was little. So, you know, my dad didn't have everything. You know, the parents, you know, they worked, you know, 3 jobs just to, you know, put food on the table and stuff. And, you know, for my dad, he worked at the age of like 11. You know, he started going to work. He went to a pizzeria, and he started just, you know, he went in there as an 11-year-old. I mean, imagine an 11-year-old just coming into, you know, your house and saying, "Hey, I want a list for you," and you'd be like, "What the heck?" You know, like, why?
Yeah.
You're a kid, you know, like. But he just learned such, you know, my dad learned such as a young age just to go to work, and my drive is from them and what I want to do in the future. You know, because my mom and dad have done everything. I'm talking everything for me, like literally everything, and I want to give back to them. And this is, you know, I feel like this is a reason why I'm going full time. I want to literally I want my parents, you know, my mom was a stay-at-home mom. She, you know, raised all, you know, 4 of us, 3 of my siblings and me. And my dad's always, you know, grinded, you know, he's always been to work. And, you know, I just want to make my dad retire. You know, that's
awesome.
That's my goal, is to get him, you know, he doesn't have like a retirement. He doesn't have, you know, a investment, you know, he doesn't, you know, he doesn't, you know, and I feel bad, and I want to give that to him, and I'm going to one day, and I can't wait to do that. So we can hang out all the time and go fishing or go, you know, on the boat, or, you know, go golfing, you know, do the things in life, because life is too short. You know, life is way too short. And that's why I say these things. That's why people say, what about the benefits? You know, what about this? What about that? You know, that's my drive, is my parents. And also, you know, giving my girl, you know, the best life too. You know, her parents are divorced. You know, she had not a rough childhood. She had a great, you know, you're a kid, you know, you try to, you know, your parents do everything for your kids. But, you know, I want to give, you know, my future kids, you know, a beautiful life, you know, and that's what that's my drive, is to create this business as big as possible, as at a level where I can, you know, as big as I can, but, you know, doable. And, you know, and, you know, it just, I want it, you know, and I'm going to get it. And, you know, you just got to work hard for it. You know, you got to stay disciplined, like we were talking about earlier. And, you know, those are the reasons why I do the things that I do. And, you know, that's what I want, and I'm going to get it. You know, one day I will, and it's going to be hard, but hey, I'd rather take the risk than work a 9-to-5 job and kill myself every day trying to list a couple items. Just, you know, I want to do it in full. You know, I want to make videos and live my dream. So yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
No job is secure anymore anyway. We've learned that, you know. So
right.
You're always taking a risk, so you might as well enjoy it.
Exactly. And like I said, man, life's too short. I mean, you see, you know, I was talking to Destiny's stepmom just right before I got into the house, and I was on the phone, and, you know, she was telling me how she was like 21 years old, and she had her own like workout place, her own business that she created herself, her own workout gym. And she got cancer and passed away, you know, from like skin cancer or something like that, you know, and she was only like, I guess, you know, she started at 21, the whole business, she was doing, you know, amazing. And she passed away at 25. I mean, you know, just imagine, you know, all these people out here that, you know, they don't live their life to the full potential, or they don't, you know, they don't have fun. They don't go take those vacations because they don't have enough money, or, you know, they don't, you know, go out to a nice dinner once in a while, or, you know, do the fun things, go to Disney, or, you know, anything, you know. That's why I want to live my life to the fullest and not be like everybody else. You know, I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. You know, there's different people out there. I'm a go-getter. Sure. I want to go get it, you know, but, you know, and so is everybody else here. But, you know, and I'm not making fun of anybody. I don't judge nobody. I have a different drive. You know, I'm different. And, And that's not a bad thing. Working 9 to 5 helps people. Some people need to be told what to do, or they can't, they won't do anything. People, there's so, like, I have friends that are just lazy, dude. They don't even have a job. They're the same age as me. And like, they play video games every day. I mean, bro, I'm out here working 3 jobs basically, and
Yeah.
And what am I doing it for? What am I doing it for? And that's what you question. Like, what are you trying to achieve? Like, I want to achieve freedom. I want to hang out with my family. I want to hang out with friends. I want to laugh, joke around, because there's only so much time in this world that, it's unfair. So got to have fun. That's my main thing, is just to go out there and just have so much fun.
No, it's so true. And like I have people that I've grown up with where they're stuck wherever they're at because they, instead of like, basically what I value is buying experiences in life instead of buying things. So like we have a cheap little car, like everything, because I would rather go take that dream vacation than I would to have an Escalade sitting outside of my car. Now, I did have an Escalade, but I bought a piece of crap. It was different. Or not an Escalade, but a Cadillac, but still.
Yeah.
I don't have that anymore because I buy everything cheap. But like, I just value experiences because it's like life is so short. Like, I want to experience everything I can when I can. And like, there's a guy I used to work with, and I felt bad for him because he was working 2 full-time jobs and he only needed one, he said, but he's working the other one because he said he wanted to retire early. And I think he had 15 years to go. And I'm just like, you are like working your life away. What if, and I told him, I'm like, you're not promised your health when, in those 15 years. And he goes, oh no, I'll be fine. He goes, everyone in my family. I'm like, dude, like no one knows, like we're not promised tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
Like, go live, go take a vacation, like enjoy your life now.
Yeah. So my biggest thing, I don't drink soda. I've never had a full cup of soda in my life. Like my energy drink is water with lemon. So if you ever see that in chats or anything, that's what Paul's talking about. My favorite drink is water with lemon. But I don't drink also. Like I do occasionally, like if it's, a setting where it's like that, but I don't like just to drink, but everyone's different. Like I said, I don't judge nobody. I love water with lemon. I'd rather drink that,
That's all I drink is water other than beer. So.
Hey,
you're like, I don't drink. I'm just like, yeah, me either.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Lunch.
Take another sip. No, I'm just kidding.
Hello, big brother. Thanks for coming, man.
Hi, big brother.
What up?
I feel like you're wise beyond your years.
He is.
I try.
You talk with wisdom of an old man in a young guy's body. It's
I want to, like I said, man, I just want to do things right. I want to do things different. I want to accomplish things that maybe normal people don't do, and that's just my priority,
It just seems like there's a lot of people in your generation that aren't that disciplined and motivated and driven, and it's just refreshing to see.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, you need to like just with your. I mean, like I said, you're going to hit over 100K eventually with your main channel right now, but you need to have like a inspirational channel, man. Like,
yeah, eventually in the mix.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
You need to expand on this.
I've always wanted to do like reaction videos. Like I don't know if you guys know Graham Stephan.
Yeah.
YouTuber. My favorite YouTuber. He has like the reaction channel where he just reacts to people with money and stuff and financial. And I've always wanted to do that. I just don't know what to do it on, but it's just one day it'll probably happen.
I was gonna say, you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I feel like you've already figured out life. So
yeah. No, yeah, I did. That's checked for sure. Well, I gotta do this now. Once I'm full time for like a couple months and I'm killing it, then I can say I'll check it off. But I gotta go through that hump first.
Do you know how to cook? Do you cook your own food?
The funniest thing is, guys, that's the only thing I don't do. That's the only thing I don't do. And then shout out to my girl Destiny, because she makes some really good food. But that's the only thing I don't do. And it's so sad. Like, it's weird. I do everything else, but I can't do that. But
I'm kind of embarrassed for you. No, I'm kidding.
yeah, I am. No, I really am. No, I can't do everything.
We all have weaknesses, right?
Yeah. I mean, I could do it. I could do it. It's just not in my forte. Like, I don't want to do it.
You're not passionate about it.
I'm not. All right, let's be honest right now. If you go to my channel and look at the first videos that I did with my girl, they were like cooking videos. And I was trying to connect with my girl with cooking and trying to get my brain into, making food and stuff like that. So if you look at my beginning videos, we made a pizza, and I was talking in an Italian voice. I was like, "Yo, mamma mia!" Like, we made a pizza, and we made garlic knots and stuff. Like, there we go, garlic knots. And I'm sure, she saw it, and that was my favorite video. If you ever go back and watch that, it's still on my channel. Go back, and if you want to laugh and joke around, watch that video. It's very funny. But we made like making brownies and making cake, out of a box. Like, it wasn't even homemade. Like, it's just out of like a lemon, I don't know, like Duncan Hines box or something like that. Like, this is how you make a lemon cake, and just reading the box and, just being fun and,
I'm gonna have to go check that out.
Yeah,
Definitely.
But yeah, like we made this brownie or this cookie brownie cake or something like that, and I was like all hillbilly. I was just like, "Yeehaw, come with me and we can make something," But the first part of the video is me like jumping out of the woods, like, "Hey y'all, what's up? We're about to make some cookies," or like. But I just try to have fun and just make people laugh,
I'm having fun.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Me too. What's up,
Okay.
Big Chris?
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm just saying hi. Appreciate it. I got a haircut.
Hi, Big Thrift Philly. No, I was just gonna ask, if you did not live in Florida, where would you, if say you had to start all over,
Right.
where would you move to?
Where would I move to? It's tough because I'm a family guy. I love my family, being around my family.
Okay, you can take your family with you.
I can take. All right, awesome.
We'll
There you
change-
go.
we'll change the rules.
I'm happy now. If I could take them anywhere, I would love to live in New York, like in Long Island. Like, that'd probably be one of my places I would love to live. If not, I would love to live in Hawaii. Hawaii is a beautiful place. We went to Kauai, me and Destiny, we just went just because, like, I was like, let's go to Hawaii. And we went to Hawaii, and that was crazy. The scenery is just beautiful. I mean, the mountains, we climbed mountains and looked over and looking at, all the trees and stuff like that. It was beautiful. I would definitely live in Hawaii. That I would love to live there, but I would have to bring my family. That's why I was like, like, it's so far away, but
Yeah, because I mean, like a few years ago, we went to Hawaii, and you kind of like, I would love to live there too, but you're kind of isolated.
I know,
you're out, like in the middle of the Pacific by yourself.
That's the only thing is, like, there's no Disney. Like, I love going to Disney. Like, I have an annual pass, so like, I have to go to Disney. But yeah, if I had to live in the United States, it'd probably be New York. Or maybe like California. I don't know. Like, I would love to live everywhere. Like, it would be cool. I want to travel everywhere and thrift everywhere and make videos everywhere. Like, that's my goal.
You can after the 16th.
I know, man. I'm actually going to Utah with Drew. We're going to see Osborne of Thrift. We're going to go see Tim. So I'm excited for that.
That's
Very
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
If you ever come through Indiana, or if I'm ever in Florida, I would love to meet you.
Dude, for sure. For sure. You know what's really cool is like everyone comes to Disney. Like there's so many people. Like I've had like I'm not even kidding, like 50 people reach out to me and say, "Yo, I'm at Disney. Like come see me." And it's like for me, it's like 2.5 hours away from me. So like one time I was in Disney and I saw one of my viewers named Jesse, and he was one of like my first subscribers. And Jesse was like, "Dude, thank you so much for seeing me. Like I just love meeting fans. Like I just think it's so cool. Like, you know, meeting everybody and just engaging and talking about reselling and just, you know, and stuff like that." So it's pretty cool.
Well, when I first found your channel, I was skeptical because I'm always skeptical of everyone. I'm like, is he really this energetic, you know? So then I got on a bunch of lives that you've been in, and I'm just like, holy crap, he's a genuine, like, no matter what live you're on, what video you're doing, you're Joey Bada Bing, no matter what. Like, I just think that's awesome because you don't find that with everyone.
And what's really crazy is I appreciate that. Thank you. Even behind the scenes, if we were just talking to three of us like this, I'm the same exact way. So it is pretty cool to I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome. Chuck, on the other hand, I'm just kidding.
I'm as phony as they come. I don't know where guys. This is a charade right here. Damn it, you exposed me right on internet.
Come on, Nate.
Sorry, guys. That was a douche thing to do. Sorry.
Cajun Roots Reseller. What's up, Johnny? He says, Des even did the video where she baked you a birthday cake. Yeah, it was actually an ice cream cake because I love ice cream and I don't really like sweets. So I eat healthy. I try to eat healthy all the time. But I love ice cream cake. And like the one from Carvel where they got the little chocolate like crumbles in them. Oh my gosh. I hate chocolate. Listen, I hate chocolate, but I love that cake.
Did you just say you hate chocolate?
Yeah. I like dark chocolate. But yeah. Anyways, but she made me that ice cream cake, and it was when I hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and that was so cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then he was saying he saw me. So what happened with that, with the mail truck thing, what he's talking about with Josh. Josh went live while I was delivering mail, and I guess the person that was supposed to be on the live with him couldn't make it because of like internet issues or something like that. So he was like, "Hey guys, you know, I'll bring, you know, you guys on." Like he said, "I'm going to drop the link and whoever wants to jump in could jump in." And at the time he had like, you know, a bunch of people. There was like 400 people in the chat. And I'm just like, I'm never going to talk to him. Like, there's no way. Like I put myself in there, like in like the StreamYard. And I'm like, there's gotta be 100 people in here. Like, there's just no way he's going to pick me, you know? And he picked me and I'm like, "Yo, Josh, what's up, man?" I'm like, "Dude, I love you." And like he sees me like in the mail truck. He's like, "Dude, are you delivering mail?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm a mailman." Like, "What's up?" Like, I put the truck in park and I'm like, "Yo, what are you doing?" Like, "I love you." And like, and because like when I first started, I only watched Rally Roots and Josh Harry Tornado. And those are the only two channels that I watched. Like, I wouldn't comment. Like, I didn't even have like any videos. Like, I was just a watcher, you know. And you know, I got on there, and actually, you know what? I had one video. It was my first YouTube video I had up, and I got on the live, and I was just myself. I was just like shaking in my pants. Like, I was just like I'm talking to Josh. Like, you know, it's like being a celebrity, you know, and. It was just so cool just to talk to him. But at the end, I was talking to him and I was like lagging out because of my Wi-Fi of where I was in the outfit. And dude, I was like, "No, I'm here, Josh, I'm here," you know, and he had to like cut me off. But if you go back on his channel, like it was like maybe like a year and a half ago, you could see me. It was so funny. It was awesome.
You nerd.
Yeah, a lot of people were like, "Dude, this guy's a fanboy. What's up with this guy?" Like, I just, I'm a big fan. I really enjoy him, and now we're like best friends. We have a podcast together, and and I was in his 100,000 subscriber video. That was so much fun. It was just so much cool. It was just so cool to be with him and just hang out with him, and make a YouTube video with him. Like I could watch that forever and tell my kids and their kids and whoever, if YouTube's still around. I just think it's awesome.
No, that is awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cameron says, I kept waiting for you to yell, let's go at the rally, but you seem more quiet, shy than I thought you would be. Did you feel that too, or did I just not get to hang out with you enough? So, dude, when I was on the boat, I will tell you, man, I couldn't turn the corner without someone saying, Joey, what's up? But I loved it, like I really just was so thankful that people came up to me and said hi and stuff. I tried to talk to everybody that I could. But everyone was stopping me and saying hello and having conversation. And I loved it. I enjoyed it. For like 5 hours went by and it went like this, because I was talking to everybody, but yeah, I didn't even get to scream, let's go or anything. I was going to jump on the table and be like, let's go, and have a toast or something. But I was just talking to everybody and just enjoying the moment. And I didn't even film either. I was just like, you know what? Let me enjoy this. Let me just talk to everybody. I don't want to put a camera on anyone's face or anything. I was just like, you know what? Everybody was drinking, and I was like, me and my girl were the only ones that weren't drinking. So I was just like, it just won't look good on YouTube, I think. So I was just like, I'm not going to do it, so just want to enjoy the moment, have fun, and connect with people and connect to viewers and also my friends on YouTube. And it was awesome. It was so cool to go there.
That's awesome.
You going back? You doing it next year and every year? Or?
I would love to go again. I would love to go every year. I mean, dude, I've never been to Cincinnati. We got an Airbnb. It was beautiful there. We rode on those Lime scooters around the town, and we went to the zoo. It was just fun. I love doing stuff like that.
Did you go to in Cincinnati how they're right on the border of Kentucky and everything?
Yeah.
Did you go to Newport on the levee at all?
I didn't.
There's a lot of good restaurants there, and then there's
I heard of that restaurant. I didn't get to go there.
There's also an aquarium there that's pretty nice too.
Really? Oh, I did see that across the water. Because actually, what we did do, I'm a big baseball guy, so we went to the Red Stadium. Oh, yeah. I wanted to see a game, but there was no. They were in St. Louis at the time playing the Cardinals, and the first day we just walked around the park, and not inside, but like on the outside skirts of it. And I was like, man, I would love to go in there, like just to look in the in the field. And then at that night we had a big dinner with everybody. And I was talking to one guy, and he was like, yeah, we did the Reds, what's it called? The tour. And I was like, no way, you did the tour at the Reds? Like, I didn't even know that was a thing, And he was like, yeah, man, you got to go do it. So the next day we went, we woke up. I was so excited. We went there. It was like $12 to do a tour. I was like, dude, I'll pay $50 if I have to. Like, I was just like, dude, like, this is awesome. And we got to go on the field and, get in the bullpen. And, it was really funny because the tour guy was like, yo, he was like picking people to like pick positions, and he picked me as a catcher. And I was like, dude, like, he didn't even know how to play baseball, but it was cool because, I was a catcher. So like, it was just like meant to be. Like, it was just really cool. And we went in the dugout and walked around and went on the field, and it was just cool. Like, I just loved it.
That's awesome. The great thing about Cincinnati is, and I'm sorry if you're a Reds fan out there, anyone, but they usually suck every year. And you can get tickets pretty cheap because I usually get there, other than last year, of course, but I usually get there at least once or twice a year. I'm a Cubs fan. I know we suck this year, but it's just part of it.
So actually, my girl, for our anniversary, she got us tickets to go to the Yankees and Tampa game, Yankees and Rays. So we're going to the Rays game in Tampa. I've never been to the stadium, and dude, we're like sitting right behind home plate. I was like, "Wow, this is expensive. Why'd you do this?" And she's like, "I know you love it." And I was like, "All right." But
you got to keep her, man.
Right? I know she's a keeper, so
put a ring on it.
Yeah, eventually we're getting there.
Don't pressure, Chuck.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, I got a serious question for you.
I love these serious questions.
They're very serious.
What, if you don't want to answer, it's fine, but what is your biggest fear in life?
My biggest fear is snakes. I don't
Really?
tell anybody. Yeah, don't tell anybody because I'm sure I'm gonna get snakes sent to me in my PO box or something.
I heard nothing.
No, I'm just kidding. But there was actually one day I was delivering mail, and this was a walking route, so you had to bring the mail to the front door because they had their mailbox by their front door. And I went to go walk up, and I always look down because I don't want to like step on anything or whatever. I always walk on the concrete like up the driveway, and dude, it was a black razor snake, and they don't do nothing. They don't have venom. I hate snakes, and dude, when I saw this snake, I jumped on top of this Dodge Caravan so fast, dude. I was on the hood of the van. I'm telling you guys, I was on that hood of the van, and I walked on top of the van, and I didn't even deliver the mail. I just put it back in the mail truck, and that was it, bro. And what's even crazier is when I first started doing that route, there's a street before that street that I did with the snake. There's a fake snake at the door, and there's like like those Ring cameras that everyone has at the front door. And dude, it got me, man. I was like, yo, like about to punch this snake, and it's fake, and I'm like, and I just get like so nervous about it, and that's the only thing I'm scared of. Like, I'm good with spiders, bugs, like I don't know, just snakes just scare me.
Is it? I guess. Were your parents scared of snakes growing up, or where did that come from, or is it something you just?
It's just something I don't know what it is. I just don't like them. I don't know why. I just don't. It just happened. There's no like horror story about it. I just don't like the way they just go like this. Like, how do you move like that?
You truly never know what they're thinking.
Right? It's like, are you going to bite me, or you're going to run away, or what are you going to do? Like, just stay away from me.
What's your biggest fear, Chuck?
Oh, dang. To be insignificant.
Really?
I don't know. I suppose.
So just like not being important, like to people?
Right. Like if I died tomorrow and like no one gave a crap, I guess that would be pretty.
Yeah. No, don't think that, man. Don't think that.
I don't think it. I'm just saying that would suck.
Yeah, it would. Well, it would.
I guess I wouldn't care anymore at that point, but.
Well, I feel obviously.
I'm not a fan of snakes or spiders or rats.
See, like that doesn't faze me. Like the rats and spiders, like they could walk up my arm if they had to. I'd be like, yo, like get that off. But like snakes I don't know, man. It's just scary.
Hey, we have 2 snakes, and they're sweetheart. Well, one of them is. One of them is a sweetheart. But
you see, even pet snakes, I'm sorry. I get like, those big like snakes that people like carry. Like, I don't even know what they are. Like, they're like, yeah, they're just like around their neck and leg. And bro, if that thing chokes me, I'm gonna kill somebody.
Speaking of killing something, so I usually so I'm in the basement, so I always deal with spiders, and I try not to kill any creature. I release them back outside if I can. So yesterday I was upstairs, and I see this spider, this huge fat spider, and I'm like, it's coming by my dogs and stuff. I don't want my dogs to like eat it because I don't know what kind it is. It's huge, and I'm like, unfortunately, I'm going to have to kill this spider.
Yeah.
And like, you're not going to live today. So I went to go smash it with a paper towel. And when I did, all of a sudden, all these little babies dispersed into our doorway and started going all over. And I lost the spider. The spider went into a hole somewhere.
Wow.
So I'm like having to sit there, like wipe up baby spiders everywhere. I'm like, what have I done? like the one time I decide to kill a spider is the like 1,000 babies on its back.
Dude,
Wow,
that's crazy.
that's pure evil, man. All those little orphans now.
Yeah, I told my wife because I was about to go to bed at that time. I was like, just watch your slippers tonight, but I'm going to bed.
I got to disagree with you, Mike, about they can move faster than they can't move faster than me. I'm slow, but if I see a snake, I can move pretty quick. I'll knock over children and old ladies. I have no pride.
Speaking of that, knocking over ladies. So my wife and I, before we started dating, we were hanging out, and we basically started hanging out because we both enjoy ghost hunting. It's something we do. And it was her and her best friend at the time hanging out, and we went to this haunted train tunnel. Supposedly haunted train tunnel, and we're like in there, getting ready to go investigate. You can't see your hand in front of your face, and from the other end of the tunnel, all I hear is "Hey," like that, which is someone messing with us. But my first thought, because I'm not very logical at times, like, oh my god, the zombie apocalypse or something. So then we take off running, and they take off running because we're running. Me and my buddy are, and I may or may not have left my wife and her best friend behind. And my buddy, he pushed her best friend to the ground to get in front of her and took off. She still to this day does not let me live that down, saying, "You left me." I'm like, but technically at the time we weren't dating. Like, I would never do that now. It was just a bad choice.
Yeah. Listen, it was all out of love, right?
Yeah. I mean, it ended up being a person because they kind of chased us in their big truck afterwards. But
Oh my god.
Hello, Paul, the flippin' sports guy.
What up, buddy?
Lissa, don't judge me.
His channel's blowing up now too.
I'm supposed to ask you about the long drive.
Oh yeah. So that was so yeah. When I first met Josh, Josh knew me. Like we've chatted a bunch of times, and every time I would go into a live, he would always say hi to me, like in the chat, like always said hi, and I guess he thought I was cool, or I don't know, whatever he thought. But what happened was me and Drew, we had a live about a year ago, and I had him on my channel, and me and Drew like clicked, like we literally clicked like no tomorrow, and that's why we're best friends now. But like we were just like, he called me one day and he was like, "Joey, do you want to go see Josh?" I'm like, "Bro, we can't just go see Josh, like he's got a family, like he has a wife, and he's working, he's making YouTube videos, like we can't do that, And he was like, I was doing that out of respect, and he was like, "Bro, let's just go. Let's just get in my car. We'll drive there." And like, I don't even know Drew. Like, I at first, like, I don't even know him. And he was like, "Bro, let's just go. Like, come on, man." I was like, "Are you sure?" Like, so, all right. So I was like, all right. So I messaged Haley, which I've talked to her too. Like, I've chatted with her, which is his wife, Josh's wife. And he was like, or she was like, "No, like this would be awesome. Like we'll surprise him, blah, 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 blah. Like this is going to be awesome and stuff." I was like, "Dude, yes, let's go." So me and Drew were like, all right. So we drive up there to surprise him. And Josh has no idea. Like, so we got a hotel room like 10 minutes away. And so we get to Josh's house, and like, me being a super, super fanboy, like I'm going nuts. My heart is beating. It's like going on a date for the first time, like with a girl or something. Yeah. Like, but I was just so excited, like, to meet him. So what happened was, you can see it on my I have a YouTube video, and it was amazing how I did it. But so I had Drew go up there. It was just him. So it was like 11 o'clock at night, and he knocks on the door, and Mose, the dog, comes running, and Josh opens the door, and Drew's like, "Surprise!" and you can see it. Josh is like, what's up? Like, come on in, come on in. And I'm sitting behind Drew's car. Like, I'm outside, but I'm like filming with my GoPro, and I'm like, guys, Drew's right there. Josh answered the door. Like, let's go. Like, this is crazy. And then Drew was like, at that time, Drew was like, hey, come to the car. I have something to give you just really quick. And then we can go inside, blah, blah, blah. So I'm there. So he walks down the driveway, and then I jump out from the car, and I'm like, Josh, and he's like, Joey, what's up? And like, like those scenes like you see in the movie, and like you're on the beach and you're running like super. It felt like that. And and he picks me up off the ground, and he's like 5'7", 5'8", like he's way smaller than me. He picks me up off the ground. He's like, Joey, what's up? I'm like, dude, what's going on, man? Like, it was just so cool. And we just had so much fun. And we went thrifting for the day. And we opened a pallet with him. That's when he had the pallets and stuff. It was so much fun. We had such a fun time.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. But I have that video on my channel if you want to see that.
You have what? Sorry.
I have that video on my channel if you ever want to go see it. It was awesome.
I got 2 videos to watch tonight.
Say that again?
I do. How long ago was that video? I do want to look it up.
I don't know. It might almost be a year. Maybe it was like in August or September or something like that from last year. So
cool.
I love how Chuck and I are like writing things down.
I'll send you guys the links.
All right, perfect.
I'll send you links so you don't have to like go look for it.
Cool.
I want to see the cooking one, and I want to see that one that you just.
I'll show you the pizza one's the best. The pizza one's the best, and then that one I'll show you.
Paul was asking you, have you ever ate a potato chip with a fork? That's because of me. So.
Like. Okay, so there's difference. Like, did I scoop it up, or am I like hitting it and it cracks? And
no, there's an art to it. You take the fork and right in between the prongs, you just pick up the chip and eat it. So.
I didn't even think of that. I thought of just like scooping it, like just the scoop it and to get on the fork, kind of like a spoon.
Oh, you can do that. You can do that.
Yeah,
that'd be tough, wouldn't it?
No, because it's kind of. Well, let me ask you, because if you put it in between the fork, I guess you're a professional. I don't know if you're a professional.
Unfortunately, I am. I'm a germaphobe, so yeah.
Hey, that's good. So you don't get all that like oil on your hands.
I don't. Yeah, if I get anything on my hands, it makes me freak out. It's stupid.
So when you do that, doesn't it fall, or do you have it like angled to the point where?
No, you got to angle it.
Right. I kind of see what you're saying. I got to try it.
It was funny because people will. Even now, will stop and stare at me while I'm eating at work because I eat at my desk.
Right.
And they'll like stop and stare because I'm just like sitting there eating like it's just my fingers. And they're just like, how? And I'm like, guys, come on. You know me.
All right. So what do? So do you have the potato bag in your hand and you're getting it out, or you pour it out like on a plate? And then.
No, I have it in a little Ziploc baggie and then I stick my fork in.
That's awesome.
Chip and do that.
Dude, one day put it on your Instagram story and just be like, dude, this is for you, Joey.
Like I've been talking about it, but there's going to be a new channel of mine coming out.
Okay.
Me eating with a fork. It's going to be really dumb, but
really, dude, you know what? That might even blow up, bro. I swear.
Well, that's what my brother-in-law said. He goes, seriously, you need to. He goes, you're a freak. Do it,
dude. All you have to do is literally just eat all different kinds of things. Like there's millions of foods out there, and literally just have like 2 cameras, one on the food, kind of maybe on your chest, like maybe a GoPro, and then one like on your face, like while you're about to come up and eat it. And then you could like do taste testings, and dude, that'd be nuts. Like seriously,
it's coming soon. So it's
dude,
I can see that blowing up actually.
Dude,
there's already videos made. I just got to edit them. So.
Nate, what are you doing, man? You better put this video out tomorrow. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I know.
You're wasting time here.
So this is gonna make me sound even worse, but I'll just be honest with everyone. I think I'm going to go see a therapist over my germ issues. I had a what I consider serious issue happen when I traveled for work a couple weeks ago at the Detroit airport. Let's just say there was no one in the restrooms, and unfortunately, I have some issues, and when I have to go, I have to go.
Yeah.
So the toilet I picked overflowed with someone else's feces and some kind of mucus material. I don't know.
Wow.
So I freaked out, like really sanitized myself everywhere down there, and
Yeah.
I even went to the doctor because I told them I think I have an STD or something. Like, they're like, we think you're fine. We think it's in your head. Like, no, you got to test me. So I made them test me for everything. And
listen, I'm the same way, bro. I'm actually a germaphobe as myself, and I'm actually glad. Well, I'm not glad COVID. Well, I'm glad COVID happened, and I'm glad it whatever. I'm not glad it happened because a lot of people did pass away and blah, blah, blah. But I'm glad people understand how to clean now. So, I appreciate that. So.
No, like I tell people, I'm like, I had sanitizer in my pocket before it was cool, like, or required or whatever.
Right.
Like,
but that story, you don't have to be a germaphobe to be freaked out by that.
Dude, I was afraid I got something from it because I thought I was having some symptoms. And like I said, I went to the doctor. They're like, we think you're okay. I'm like, no, I want you to test me. I want you to inspect me. Like,
you need to soak me. You need to soak me in hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
Body sanitizer.
So I just want to say, guys, don't ever put hand sanitizer in that area down there because it will burn you. And that's
no, you didn't.
I burned myself pretty badly, and that's the symptoms I was having. They're like, we can appreciate you cleaning yourself quickly, and I'm like, you have no idea, like, because I lost sleep for like a week, and I finally went to the doctor because, like, it really messed me up, like bad.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah,
no, you're fine. You're fine. I'm ridiculous, I know, but. Then my doctor's appointment ended up ending that they're like, we're going to have to put psychiatric help in your notes, and we think you should go see a psychiatrist now. And I'm like, maybe I do need to talk to someone. I don't know.
I don't know. That doesn't seem extreme. I think anyone would freak out in that situation.
Well, they went from that to talking about me not eating or touching things with my hands if I don't have to. So then that created a whole new subject, and they're like, wow. And you just don't want to go to a family pitch-in and just like grab something with your hands and eat it? I'm like, no. Like, I'm good. But yeah. So
yeah, I see Johnny put the videos up.
Yeah, thank you, Johnny, for that.
Thank you, Johnny.
I actually opened up in new windows, so that saved me time. It saved you time too, Joey.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Johnny. Yeah, the pizza one, you got to watch that first. If you want to, or if you're like ever down and you want to watch something funny, watch that.
I'm going to use it. What?
I think
bad, Nate. As a friend who got the whacked out idea that icy hot would be a great romantic aid.
I think she shared that a few weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken, during our show.
Dang. That was a scene in the movie Porky's, I believe. That would be one spicy relationship. Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't crazy, so she did say. I remember that now. And this is where the chat goes downhill.
Yep.
You lost him.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great night. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, you're like, oh, look at the time.
Yeah, I think it's about that time, guys, with no watch on my hand.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to promote before we do get off, Joey?
Just that I can't wait for the future. I mean, I just can't wait to put out content and go thrifting, sourcing, and just sharing my life with everybody. So just look out for it.
I feel like it's gonna blow. It's gonna skyrocket, man.
Me too. And the thing is, like, I didn't like I had time, like, went on my off days to make videos and stuff, but I just felt like, it was just a little bit too much. Like, and I want to do it on my terms, and I just really feel that I can implement double the trouble, like me doing camera and actually working at the same time, like looking up comps and videoing about it and telling people about it. Because in my videos now, I feel like I'm rushing too much, and I want to kind of like settle down a little bit, actually explain, hey, why didn't I pick up this? I'll just say, like, it costs too much, I put it back on the shelf, or it's not worth it. I want to explain why, why didn't I pick up this tape roll, or whatever, and stuff like that. So I just want to explain myself more in videos and stuff, and just give out knowledge of what I know, and share it with others.
Yeah, you're gonna hit 10K fast, I think.
I would love to, like, I love YouTube. I just enjoy the connection I have with viewers and stuff. And my lives, I love doing lives, man. You get me on my live Monday night, I live for the Monday night lives, man. I'm not like, oh, I gotta do a live. I'm more like, bro, get me on this live. I can't wait. Let's pick a couple items. Let's motivate other people to list. Like, I'm pumped, bro. Let's go. And me and my boy Drew do it together, and it's just a blast. Just a really good time.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I had Johnny. He needed like 40 or 30 more subscribers. I was like, guys, go sub to my man Johnny. He's been trying to hit 1,000 for such a long time. Go subscribe to him right now, and we got him over 1,000. So I'm so happy we got to do that, and he got monetized. So shout out to you, man.
That is awesome.
Yeah. Especially for Johnny, because he does so much for everyone else.
He puts so much, hard work into his, lives and stuff, and his bingos and all the stuff that he does every morning. The coffee, in the morning and stuff. Like it's amazing what he does, and he's awesome. I appreciate you, Johnny.
Yeah, I felt starstruck from Johnny when I first joined his live, because he called out my channel and everything, and he was like, I think he was number 2 subscriber for me. Wow. And I was just like, oh my god, he recognized me. Like, oh my god, like everyone's gonna see my channel now and think it sucks. Because I only had like 1 subscriber at the time. Like I said, Johnny was like my number 2, and I was just like, he just treats everyone
like, he treats everybody equal, and that, and that's how I try to be as well. I mean, you see me on my lives, I say hello to everybody before I even do anything. Like it's just like I have to, because you want to know why? Because when I was, in lives, let's just say, like, I was younger, I would watch gaming channels, and there's like 1,000 people in the chat, and you say, hey man, what's up, and I mean, what is it to take 2 seconds and just pick a random person, even if the chat's flying like crazy? What's up, Joey? What's going on, man? Like, I appreciate you being here. Like, that makes me want to stay. Like, not that I want that all the time, but it's just when you acknowledge, K&D flips, great attitude, Joey. Most resellers are always willing to give back. Like he's like, he's watching the live, or maybe he's working, and he's like, yo, he said my name, like K&D flips, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I want to provide to other people, is that I want you to be known. I want you to feel wanted. Because some people, they're lonely. That's why they come on these lives, because they're listing in their room, and they're by themselves, and they turn this on like this, and I turn on my lights here, and I'm listing, and if I hear Joey Bada Bing 22, I'll be like, bro, he just said my name, like, and just get excited, and that's why I have to, like, Drew makes fun of me all the time. He's like, Joey, list something. I'm like, no, I gotta say hi to everybody. Once I'm done, then we could do what we got to do, and still talk and see new people. Say, hey, my biggest thing is like, hey, K&D flips, new name for me. What's going on? My name is Joey. Let's go. Thank you for being here. Blah, blah, blah. Like, it's just cool. I just love connecting with people, because, I didn't get that when I would watch people, and I want to provide that to everybody. Even though one day it's going to probably get crazy, I'm still going to try to say hello to everybody and just acknowledge the people that are my fans. I mean, Why not? These people follow you because they like you. They enjoy your, content. Why not give back and say, hey, what's going on? And my other big thing is I buy something from, someone's eBay store every live that I do every Monday night. I say, everyone drop the emoji down in the chat. Because my thing, the whole night is about listing, hey guys, hope you guys are listing, get some listings out, or if you're shipping, get all, shipping out, whatever you got to do. And, my give back to you guys is, drop, I pick an emoji, like the topic of whatever we're talking about, like chips and forks, I'd be like, yo, put the chips and forks in the chat right now. And, and we'll, whoever I pick, and I'll say like, all right, Drew, do the honors. And then he'll say up or down. I pick somebody, and then me and Drew buy something off their eBay store, and it makes them list. It makes them, get excited to list and, make that money, so yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's one of those things too. Like, I was very leery on talking to anyone because I was always the lurker in the background when I first started.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, there's no way all these people are that supportive all the time. And everyone has been. Like, everyone's been so kind. Like, I've ran into a couple people, but other than that,
right.
Like, the community is just awesome because like someone mentioned something to me, and they're not on YouTube or anything, but it's just someone I've worked with in the past. They're like, I don't understand why you share things for others if you're trying to make money. I'm like, dude, there are billions of people in the world.
Right.
Like,
yeah,
we're all in this together. Like, there's no reason for me to hide information because everyone can be successful. And why not do it together, especially in the reseller community? Because a lot of people from the outside looking in give us a bad name because they're like, oh, you're taking advantage of people. And it's like, no, it's not that at all.
Candy flips. That's awesome. I hope you go big places, like super far.
Keith is hilarious.
He really is. Does Keith still do his show? The Wednesday night show? I've not been seeing that on my alerts.
I haven't seen it either. I don't think he's doing Monday or Wednesday. Keith, what are you doing, slacker?
Candy, what? We talked about this, Candy. What's going on?
Just call him out, Chuck. Damn.
Well, if he wants to hang with us big boys, he's got to keep his end up.
Chuck, you got anything going on?
I might. Yeah, lots of stuff. I think I'm meeting Johnny tomorrow,
really?
Which would be cool. Yeah, he's in Illinois at his cabin, and I'm going to run down and try to swindle him out of some money. And then Saturday, I'm meeting Angie from Dayton Valley Resale. We're going to meet at an auction. We're going to bid against each other and try to swindle each other out of money. But no, I hope to get a lot of cool footage from both of those, and
nice.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at Keith's comment. Freaking day job, family, insignificant stuff keeps getting in the way.
Priorities, Keith. Kick all that stuff to the curb. Make some videos.
Well, we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Joey, thanks again for being on. And then remember, everyone, next week we have Harry, if I'm not mistaken, Chuck.
Yep, Harry Humstone will be on next week.
So make sure you go to Chuck's channel. We'll be back over there. I know it seems like we've been living there for a while. It's just how life works sometimes. So. But everyone, have a good night. Thanks again, Joey. And
thank you very much, Joey. Appreciate you,
I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you listening to my beautifulness, my beautiful journey that I'm on.
I could just listen to you talk all night. So
I could too.
Have a good weekend, everyone.
Everyone have a good one. Peace. See ya.